Hey, good morning everyone. Thought I'd go live, do a bit of streaming. It's 20 to 8 in the morning. Oh wow, that's what green screens do to your coffee cup. Interesting. Okay. Probably should order them. Not letting me interact with them. What's going on there? Something's playing up here. Switch into the character screen. I'm really not worried about bloody progress, because there is no progress. Now, ever since they patched this on Friday, we've been having a few small little issues. I don't know if it's widespread. I'm just checking out the Icarus Discord at the moment to find out. I am. Okay. No, the server has crashed. I am restarting that, so I don't know what's going on there. Not a good thing at all. File location, Icarus, logs. Let's have a look at the last part of the log, see if I can find out what's going on. Yeah, I'm not getting it. That log actually doesn't have anything in there. Interesting. Nothing in there. Hey monkey, how are ya? Just trying to find out why my server just crashed. Oh, there's my server again. Yeah, early stream, mate. I thought leave the wife in bed. Cats woke me up, so get up. I'll play some Icarus because there's only it's only Germans and that playing and streaming at the moment because I can't understand a word anyone's saying. So I thought, might as well while I'm drinking my coffee. And you love the green screen effect on the coffee cup? I am loving this game though. except for the issues. Like 7 Days to Die, great game. Graphically, can't compare with this. I know a lot of people complain about builds and things, not being able to do what you can in 7 Days to Die. But it's a different type of game. No, I've got a cat. So Bloom Kitty and Zero Effect. Oh, okay. Oh, they were your friends that you were going to tell me about. Is it? Oh yeah, no, I'll definitely because you didn't give me the names last time, so I'll definitely give them a follow. But yeah, just a great game. It's, I don't know, just find it a lot of fun. As you can see, our hut I've been building. I'm actually going to end up putting more water wheels along here and that just for power, so that way if the generator runs out it won't stop. But yeah, just good fun. Now, is there any... Really? And yet I hit the wolf straight away. It gets a bit frustrating. I think I may have hit the rock though. Aha, oxide. Bit of oxide. Keep the oxygen tanks full. Unfortunately, silica you need for a lot of different things. Making concrete. Just making a lot of different stuff. But I shall give you a tour of the base in a moment. So what have you been doing anyway, monkey? Anything interesting? How are the girls? Oh, wow. Yeah, I think some people have had a lot of problems with the game chewing up a lot of resources. But they've just had an update which has fixed a lot of problems. There's still a lot on the on the table that the guys have got a list for. I joined the Discord channel for the game. There we go, back and unload. So that way I can keep an eye on what's going on. They've got Delavet dev builds of it as well. So you can actually get a development server up and running. So, no, not Fern, not Berry. Look, we even got a fridge. White meat. Can I get any normal meat from the wolf? No. Oh, that might as well just go in there. But, so it started off with a little square here. And that, with the campfire down, wood walls. Our oxide dissolver. So obviously, that's where we put our oxide. For our power. Well, our oxygen anyway. Cooking benches. You know, iron cupboards. But in the corner, biofuel generator, which needs to be filled up. And you got wiring, and then you got water pipes when you do the water. A lot of different stuff. Just don't really need the oxidizer, but we've got it there for just in case. And upstairs, you know, we're slowly getting there. Don't really need this much space up here, but hey, we've got it. Now, I need gold in here. What was that? Composite paste. Over there. Take the copper out. Because I need to make composite paste to make composites, so I can start making better armor. Like, there's places we can go to, we just haven't really, we haven't done a lot. Only because we're, you know, taking our time and just enjoying it. It's something that Peps and I do together. I think I need say another 10. I suppose I've got my rifle. Haven't made a solar panel yet, but what is it? Let's top. Oh, no. Let's fill my light up. So what I do find strange and a little bit silly in this is you're able to make biofuel lanterns and that before you can make biofuel. I think, well, I'm pretty sure you can, yeah. Stone. Okay, get rid of them. Go in there. Oh, that's gonna need some more. Some more nails. Got food there. Got some food there. I had moved that. That is empty. Okay. Our mounts, our pack horses. Did I have that full? I'll take one with me. Now, handy hint. There's creatures around somewhere. That I wish I'd known when I first started playing was when you come to a rock like this, is because you can't build anything. Make yourself a little hole. Obviously not going to do it this fast, but because the storm events are quite regular, now you're protected. It's that easy to get out of a weather event, and that will protect you from any of the storms. Oh, great. This bug is actually starting to become a little bit annoying. So, it's become a lot worse since the patch, to be honest. Yeah, you can tell I've been in here a few times. The worms come back. Oh, I've taken... That's right. Yeah, you can come up. Don't really matter. I moved it. Yeah, from back here it looks like... Oh, yeah. So there's something for you as well. If you make your house out of thatch... Now... I haven't had it happen to me. I've had a wall catch on fire. But... if you build your house out of thatch and things... Yeah... It can and will catch on fire. So, good friend and streamer Katari has had this issue. She was doing something and turned around and the whole place was on fire. She actually has a video of it. Why I keep pressing the side arrows. I need more tree sap. So tree sap is just sticks. Breaking down. So tree sap and sulfur. And that breaks down so you can get biofuel. I'll break the wood down for more sticks to turn into tree sap. I've got epoxy there. I'll just put over there. Stone. Masonry bench. Meat. I do need to go and that is one thing to get early game when you first start is kill everything animal wise, even if you're not going to use the meat in that. Reason being is you are going to need fur. You don't get fur from everything. Ah, the invisible rocks. Okay. Let's get some plantings on there. Nope, not what I wanted. Stay open. I normally, to be honest, don't do this. Perps is the one that normally does all the farming. And it can and does happen that something will just randomly attack you. they definitely need food. South, maybe. And these ones have all been burnt by lightning. Caught on fire. Which during the lightning storms is cool to see. Now, this is difficult for me to see the fucking berry bushes. I have crafted a rifle. Berry bush. Okay. Don't know, it's just... It's not the game dev's fault. You know... Like... Game devs... What's that? Oh wow, a bit of tearing there. They've got to design the game that is for the bulk of the population. The bulk of the population isn't colourblind. Unfortunately, I'm not the bulk of the population. Oh, there's a piggy over there. Now, you will find on the ground watermelons, pumpkins, carrots, a few other things. Haven't seen everything yet because we haven't been to all the other biomes. There's a snow biome. Oh, here you go. Map. So you've got desert biome, snow biome, so snow in the middle. I don't know what that is. That must be the bosses that I can apparently see. Cool. I haven't looked at that. Ooh, watermelon. Aha. Oh, there's a bear somewhere as well. Now, in the game, if you kill a creature, what the hell? Why the hell did you not die? You kill a creature, leave it for a while, it will attract wolves. So if you're trying to set a trap so you can get more wolves, it will work. Again, it's something I didn't know about to start with, which I used to kill the animals and break them down straight away anyway. But if I knew that, it would have been a good way to farm fur when you're starting out. Because when you start out and you die, there's two options you have. You have the option of getting a teammate to revive you, which is good, helps out, and you don't take an XP loss. So if you die in this, you, like 7 Days to Die, you've got a deficit to pay back, so to speak, before you can continue your leveling and your journey. You can still play and do everything, but you got to pay that back. Now, if you die and besides having to pay back your XP deficit, no drink. Of course, gold. You also then need to respawn. Now, if you haven't crafted a bed, just see the piggy. It will respawn you in, and you. Oh, of course. Oh, it's only rain. It will drop you in anywhere. And I mean, it will drop you in. Like, because I've started on this area of the map over here, it can drop me in anywhere in here. Excuse me, buffalo. So no, I do want the berries. I'll take the berries. Yeah, I want the berries. Because my bloody, our mounts and that. Hey Max, how are ya? Good to see you on, man. Just sitting here, having my coffee. And dribbling shit. I'm still getting used to all this talking and that and trying to work shit out. Oh, another pig. Home sweet home. I really need to put a door in this side. I should do that. Oh yeah, no, it's getting there, mate. I'm not very eloquent either. Oh, you pigs. Oh, you've eaten it. You pigs. Okay. Good thing is, it's raining, so that'll now fill up. Yeah, no, I'll always wear a shirt though, mate. No one needs to see this without a shirt. It's like gorillas in the mist. Get in there. What else? Fridge. Bone. Have you, yeah. No, no, mate, I know. Do you play Icarus? I know a couple of you guys play it. Yeah, well, I keep getting told I sound more like a Kiwi now. I've been living here for a few years. That'd be one of my cats. Oh yes, tree sap. Tree sap. Cue that up. Yeah, no, I've got 7 Days to Die. I play that. I run my own server, same as I do for Icarus, from a spare computer here at home. But I haven't really played a lot because the other guys that I normally play with, just busy, real life. You know, that always is an issue. We've all got families, we all work. Yeah, it's a similar survival craft element. Don't have to worry about zombies. You do have to worry about the wildlife. Now, storm exposure is a big one. As you can see, so the planets have been terraformed, but something's happened and it's made the atmosphere toxic, so you can't breathe the air. Creatures have somehow survived. They're all genetically modified. I really need to redo all the stuff because that looks dicky. But learning how to do all the pipes and that in the game. So as you can see, pipes, like water pipes, and then I've got electrical wires running everywhere, so it looks like the house that Bob and Ben built. Composites. Oh no, I've got... So I can build hydroponic crops plots now. So these water themselves. Yeah. Yep. Government's always messing with shit they shouldn't. Oh shit. I've only got 24 bone arrows left. Bone arrow is just bone, stick and leather. And the good thing is, max craft. that my idiot? That's my idiot. I'm trying to remember which one now. Shit, where did we put it? Invisible rock. Oh, I hope they fix that soon, I really do. Trying to find... Actually, I'll just go up north to the one I know where it is. I've got a miner that there's ore deposits. It could be gold, sulfur, iron, copper. And so, and the only way to get them is basically deep core mining. Wobbles. Yeah, well, this one's named Drongo. I actually had one called Stay the Fuck Alive, and he got eaten. I was going to name one Snack. Oh, I finished mine that out. Bears are pretty easy to kill. They've just got a higher health pool. Sort that out. Where is it? Where are you, bear? Let's see. Boom. I didn't have him on follow, so he'll just be standing over there doing nothing. Bears in this look a hell of a lot better than a lot of games I've played. Look more realistic. Oh, and the other thing I didn't know is seriously break down the bodies, the bone. How many dumbass? Because you need the bone for arrows and things like that. Just all these things I wish I'd known when I started playing. Just these little handy hints and tips. Now, I can't really kill anything now because my knife is broken. Oh, I can make a bone knife. What the hell? I can hear it. Oh, there it is. They do sound good. Oh yeah. Yeah, the graphics in this, like, stunning. Oh, bloody light's still on. Consume stack. Oh, boom. At least you can do that. Have a look at the water though. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love 7 Days to Die. It's such a fun game. But I get bored playing it solo. That's my biggest issue. I'm a co-op person. Yeah, I know, mate. You want it to improve, but you don't want it to go too far that it ruins the actual gameplay. Oh, still a lot of... Oh, this game's the same. It's in beta. Right, but this is being done by a small studio in New Zealand. Out of Auckland, I believe. Not in the garden, you dickhead. And now you know why he's called Drongo. Copper. Yeah, it's like I haven't had a chance to play 7 Days to Die with Biddy or Popper yet. I've played it with Katari. I've played this with Icarus with Katari and a few other games. Played Wreckfest with Popper Smacks. That was fun, even though my ping was shit. But was still playable. That was the thing. I've got The Forest, and I meant to play it with Biddy sometime, but we just haven't had a chance to catch up and have a game. Take that out of there, put that in there, and that's bastard. Get out of there. Ooh. And that's frustrating, you know. Trying to do something, but I think the biggest issue is it's time zones. Like for me, it is now 8:30 in the morning on Sunday. Now, unfortunately, I work retail, so this is my one and only day off a week. So every now and again, I will get a Monday off, which doesn't help because I get home from work on a Friday or even a Saturday and dead tired. Oh yeah, retail is just, it's a bitch. Like, I love my job. I work in a hi-fi shop, so selling stereos and amplifiers, record players, speakers, all that sort of stuff. But when there's only myself and the boss, it's a pain in the ass. The third person that we used to have went a bit funny, and don't know if it was a cry out for help or what, but he basically couple of years ago just never showed up for the first day of work after in a new year for 3 months. Nah. Yep, I used to work in a couple of big chains. One was Harvey Norman in Australia, and then I worked for Noel Leeming here in New Zealand. So big retail chains, lots of stores around, and you're right, they have their own agenda. They only care, as much as they say it, they only care about lining their own pockets and the bottom line. Now, I understand that yes, you've got to sell to make money, and you make money to pay wages. I understand that. But when it comes to the detriment of your staff, now in that job, it was good and bad at Noel Leeming. I was working 4 days a week. So I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, every week for 3 years, nearly 4 years. No. Yeah, nearly 4 years. Yeah. Enjoyed a couple of other ones. My biggest issue and gripe was whenever I tried to get a weekend off because the wife was planning to do something with the kids, someone else already had the weekend off. If I tried to plan in advance, someone always had the weekend off. They'd planned bloody 6 months in advance that they were going to a wedding and things like that. Never could I get one. If somebody called in sick, obviously reliability is the big one. They called me first. Fine with that. We also know that they always called me first is one Tuesday night. Mate and I got on the piss. And we were both salesmen at the same store. So we're having a few drinks, playing Xbox. Didn't repair my fucking knife. And the next morning I get a phone call with someone on Godly Hour saying, someone's called in sick, can I come in and work? Really? So, I did. I went and worked. But they never tried calling him. My wife. Oh yeah, my wife surprised me one year with a trip to Australia for my grandmother's 80th birthday. So this is 4 years ago. Over 4 years now. Now she did all of this without my knowledge. Didn't tell me. I had no clue at all that she had organised this. The biggest issue was she had gone to the boss and said, okay, Jason needs to have this time off. Can he have it? I'm flying him to Australia to see his grandmother for her 80th. The manager was too busy making excuses and not saying yes or no. Wouldn't give her a straight answer. So Teresa / Perps, my wife, missed out on cheap airfares because of it, which for her was annoying. These normally drop wood, but I've got a point that puts it straight in my inventory. And I didn't know about this. We also were flying back on a Tuesday or a Wednesday? Trying to think now. And the boss was asking, can Jason work this day? It's like, no, we'll be in the air. We'll be flying back. So no, he can't. Oh, you sure he can't work this day? It's like, no, we'll be driving back from Auckland. So she was trying to, she couldn't be asked getting somebody to cover my shift. And that, which was her job as the manager. And it just, that was the last straw. Like, once Teresa told me about that, that was it. I had enough. And friend of Teresa's family, come in one day and, you know, sold them something, but they were, him and his wife would, it was a twofold mission. They come in to see what I was like and offered me a job. And that's where I ended up working at the hi-fi shop now. You know, we don't work long weekends, like we have the Mondays off if it's a Monday or a Friday. We're always closed on a Sunday. Because he has never worked a public holiday in his life as a store owner and never will. When I quit, they were gutted. But when I left, unfortunately for them, it started the mass exodus of staff members. The guy that I got on the piss with, Paddy, he left as well about 2 weeks or 3 weeks after I did. And his missus, who's a friend with my wife, they were talking, you know, the boys have been so much happier since they stopped working at Noel Leemings, you know, they're, you know, we're both sleeping better, we're both getting rest, we're both, you know, we don't get cranky. You know, which is a good thing. But the fact is, every time I kept getting phone calls, or every time I walked into the shop to buy something, I got asked, can I help out with stuff? You know, I don't fucking work for you anymore. You know, but because I was the computer technician, they expected me to, you know, help them out. And stupidly, I did, because I'm like that. A little bit frustrating. And you know, you get, they're piss taking, mate. They take advantage of you. I just wish I wasn't such. I could be a real arsehole. Fortunately, I'm a nice guy. Actually, a good point. Is the game sound too loud, or... Because I haven't played around too much with all the sound settings. Aha. A little too loud. Okay. No, that's good to know. I've got to split the game audio and the microphone and that up. Oh no, microphone's split up, but let me just turn that down a bit. How's that, mate? Let's see how that goes. Let me chop down a tree. this is what, because Perp says, oh, the sound's fine, it's good, but yeah, awesome. Any hints like that, mate? If you've got something, let me know. I don't get offended. I'm an Aussie. We don't get offended easy. You've seen our Prime Ministers. You got those Muppets leading a country. Mate, it's an old Logitech. Trying to remember what one it is. C270 it is. Old camera. I'm actually going to get a new one sooner or later. Oh, you bastard. Oh well. I've been trying to, set things up. Like if I see something on someone else's stream, and I sort of think, oh shit, that's cool. I'll try and implement it. I haven't got my Apple Watch on. Papa Smacks got me. I'm going to use it when I play 7 Days to Die. I've got the heartbeat monitor, the heart rate monitor. Because it happens where I get that shit scared out of me in the game. Going through a house, something will drop down in front of you. It's oh shit! Really? Out of the way. Okay, no, fair enough. I understand that. It's just built into the Apple Watch for me. I tend to not wear a lot of heart rate stuff because Perps is a registered nurse. So, I married a nurse. God forbid. I have high blood pressure. I have slightly high cholesterol, diabetes, a lot of different shit. And whenever my heart rate and blood pressure and that are high, I hear about it. Where was I putting the wood? That side. In there. More tree sap. Let me grab that one out of there. Epoxy. Oh, I've got heaps of bloody tree sap in there. I should put my points in, but one of the things in this too, if you've got stuff crafting like I do back at base, you can run away from base and you still get the experience from it. And if you're in a shared, like someone else is in the game with you, they get shared XP. They don't get a lot of XP. Same as if you're mining, they get XP from when you're mine. You get more because you're doing the work. So, like 7 Days to Die where you kill something, this, I don't know if there's a, ooh, coal. Don't know if there's a range. Really? Ooh. Haha. There you go, the rest of the coal. I will go back. So you can hear that rumble. Oh. Yeah. The lightning in this is awesome. Oh, son of a bitch! I just got hit by lightning. Motherfucker. I do have a lightning rod there. But the lightning will actually... Oh, it's only a quick one. Yeah. Actually, no, good point. We put Lotto on last night, so... the lightning will, if it strikes trees, will actually put the... prime example. Yeah, man. It's just... they put a lot of thought into the game. Out of the way, you bloody pigs. Oh, that's actually started a bigger fire. I suppose, so now if you chop down the tree, once it's burnt out, you get coal. Which is good. Coal you need in the you're supposed to take them into caves for dehumidifiers, so you don't get I think it's pneumonia. This is a rock that I'm not getting anything for. It's a bugged one. The good thing with recording this stuff is being able to show the devs, you know, to give them feedback. And I will say, the devs in this game listen to their player base. It can do, and if you try and fight the fire and use a fire whacker, you can try and put it out. But because I've sort of cleared a lot around it, it's not going to burn too much. I've not seen it go wildly out of control. I don't think they've got that in there. If they did that, it might... it could decimate the entire forest area, basically. But just seeing the lightning strike the tree, it's just... First time I've seen it. It's, you know, it's like a little kid. Oh, cool! I reverted back from a 46-year-old man to a bloody child. Silica. Sounds like a bear. Yeah, they've... So normally you've got you can craft a normal bow. That's not a good thing. I won't try and shoot the bear now while I'm over encumbered. But as you can't really see it, but you're in a... You're in a spacesuit because you land on the planet. What gets me is putting clothes on the outer of your spacesuit makes a difference to being hot or cold. You're in a spacesuit. It must be built by the lowest bidder because obviously it's got no air conditioning in it. If I go. Yeah, charcoal. Not cold, charcoal. The reason we've got the palisade up around the thing is to keep the mounts in. Because the buffalo you can ride, or you can equip a cart to, or a bigger like saddle. But really, a mower? Okay, mate. You enjoy the gym. Get that workout in. And I will catch your stream. Well, have a good one, mate. Yeah, it's a good game to have a go for fun. Stone. Oh, yeah, that'll be hurting tomorrow. My leg day's taking the motorbike for a ride. If I want to do muscles, I just pick it up. It's 430 kilos. Take it easy, Max. Yep. What have we got? Oh. Water. Make some steel. Sort that. Let's go. Oh, should have left that open. 1 point. What's that? Chance to instantly chop up a tree. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. That's why I chop them to What else do I need? Oh, hang on. Now, iron ingot, glass and epoxy, eh? Let's have a look here. I've not made anything up. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Don't know how sturdy they are, but hey, let's find out. I shall. Actually, yeah, I can get rid of that. Let's go. That in there. That in there. Da, 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 da. Walls. Ah. Shouldn't have been coal in there in the first place. That can go. Should move the kitchen around, but then I've got to replumb everything. Cool. Oop. I need gold ore. So let's do bring coal upstairs. I don't know why I'm keeping so much of it. I don't need this much. Hey, piggy, piggy, piggy. Really? Piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. What it needs. Oh. Destroy. Don't get everything back when you destroy something, but you do get enough back. you know. Fuck, I wish I'd... I will stop doing that sooner or later. And then I suppose a bit of water then. Water the plants. Ah. Really, we only have the plant for one thing, and that's these guys. Ah. That's it? That's all we have them there for? Mother's down there. Probably should actually stop there. And go and wake the wife up. And just go and do some housework. Then wake her up afterwards. But thank you everyone for watching. Yeah. As always, greatly appreciated. Thanks for those who stopped in and had a chat. Max Dong, Slip and Monkey. You know, thank you guys. It means a lot. Really does. Still trying to get there and get streaming sorted. And good to get some feedback as well. But thank you very much. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.